Planning a fishing trip shouldn't feel like a full-time job. With FishingBooker.com, you can find and book the perfect fishing trip within minutes. FishingBooker.com connects you with trusted fishing captains around the world. Booking is fast, easy, and secure, with access to verified customer reviews, loyalty rewards, and around-the-clock customer support. Everything you need to book with confidence is in one place. So head to FishingBooker.com and start planning your next fishing adventure today. Planning a fishing trip shouldn't feel like a full-time job. With FishingBooker.com, you can find and book the perfect fishing trip within minutes. FishingBooker.com connects you with trusted fishing captains around the world. Booking is fast, easy, and secure, with access to verified customer reviews, loyalty rewards, and around-the-clock customer support. Everything you need to book with confidence is in one place. So head to FishingBooker.com and start planning your next fishing adventure today.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Victory Drive Podcast. I am your host, Jacob Johnson, and we are back this week with a great episode with my brother, Jordan Johnson. So we recorded this episode a little while ago, and is when Jordan just got back from the Law Enforcement Academy, the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy, and we talked quite a bit about, the police academy and what he did while he was down there, and what it takes to kind of be a cop, I guess, and what to expect kind of from the police academy. And obviously we started off with a little friendly banter, and then we got into the police academy stuff. Then we ended up trailing off into some other fun topics that were just fun to talk about. It's just a nice little lighthearted conversation with Jordan, and it was just a good time. So hope you guys enjoy that episode. Also in the news, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the news. I don't really know how much I want to get into it. I'm recording this intro on the day of releasing this episode, and I didn't know how much I want to get into like current events and stuff like that necessarily, but here we are, I guess. At the end of the day, there's a lot of shit going on in the world out there. It's not getting any safer, and the news, the 24-hour news cycle with like Fox News, CNN, all that shit, all the mainstream media bullshit and everything that they're feeding you, it's just not getting any better out there. Maybe it's ignorant me. I thought that maybe when technology started getting better and we started getting more and more information and being able to see all sides of every story for the most part in real time, and I just kind of felt like the propaganda would be less effective on the population because there'd be more information out there, and reasonable people would be able to make reasonable decisions with the information that they're getting. And because if you look back at like the 60s and 40s, 50s, 60s and stuff like that, there wasn't really a whole lot of information out there on everything, and they weren't living in a 24-hour news cycle like we are today. Turns out it's kind of been the opposite. Turns out human beings are still very prone to propaganda and lies, and there's just more of it, I guess. Now there's just a lot more of it, and it's not even well tailored. Like, you can see the truth out there, but it's harder and harder for people to parse out the truth, which is kind of what we're boiling down to. And it's just kind of one of those things. And I always thought like race relations would get a lot better, and turns out, I don't know, maybe it's my algorithm feeding me a bunch of bullshit, but it feels like race relations are getting worse and worse. It's just crazy. But either way, I'm not going to get into the weeds too crazy much on it all. I just wanted to use this time because for me personally, I'm feeling like, man, life's getting crazy. I'm living pretty close to Minnesota, which is known to be kind of just like a wild state nowadays. Wild fraud happening up there, wild stuff happening up there. And I'm down here in northern Iowa, but I'm pretty close to the border of Minnesota. So I guess with all of this, all this said, all this crazy shit that's happening in the news and everything that's happening around the country and around the world for that matter, it just brings me to this vital point where I truly feel like especially with Victory Drive, I guess the baseline Victory Drive is firearms ownership and hunting. And that's just one of those, those are two great things, in my opinion, that help make you a free person, like a free American. And if you can go out and get a gun, get trained up on it, get some quality training, and you can start being confident behind a gun, not only does that add to your confidence in survivability when when the world starts going awry, but also you can use, obviously guns are used for hunting as well, and that makes you one I haven't bought beef unless I wanted to. Like if I wanted to go buy a steak and grill one up or something like that, then I go buy one if I want one. But I haven't been buying beef beef has been out of our regular diet for years now, because I go out and I hunt and I shoot plenty of deer, and we are self-sustaining in that aspect of life. It's just, life is getting wilder and wilder, so there's not a better time than now to go get a gun, get trained up, learn how to use it, become more self-reliant, maybe start a garden. I don't fucking know. Just start being more and more self-reliant, and it just makes you less, less likely to fall for propaganda and lies. It also keeps you busy doing something pretty important, I feel like. So with all that said, it is also getting close to summertime, and it is getting closer to USPSA season. So let's turn it around on some fun stuff, talking about getting trained up and having fun. USPSA season is upon us. Jordan and I are going to be going out this weekend, actually, for our first USPSA competition of the year, and I'm super excited for it. I got a new gun, I got a Canik Rival SFX, and it's fucking awesome. Matter of fact, a couple of years ago, maybe it was last year, a while ago, I had a friend recommend a Canik Rival SFX to give it a shot someday. And I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah, sick. I definitely will. It took me years to buy it because we've got a lot of stuff going on, and, buying guns. I want to buy all the guns, obviously, but buying guns hasn't been on a super high priority list just because, we have other things we need to buy. I had a trailer to purchase and renovate and all that stuff. We're putting our money elsewhere, and I don't have $1 jillion to liquidate on other things. But I did finally get one, and thank God for my beautiful, amazing wife for buying me that gun for my birthday. But also thanks to my brother that I had on this podcast for buying me. He got me a Vortex Defender XL for my first pistol dot. So now I'm shooting carry optics division. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Going from a factory Glock 17 with iron sights and shooting that motherfucking dot, dude, like, oh my goodness, it is splendid. It is a real treat. So I'm just saying, red dots are superior for a reason. It is just so much. It is just a whole different aspect. It's a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it. So new division, new division. USPSA. We're gonna have fun out there. We're gonna start talking more about that kind of stuff, and also just some other random shit. This is the off season for podcasting, and we're gonna have a good time with it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the ride. I know I have so far. Hopefully you guys continue liking it. So with all that said, moving into some housekeeping this morning. Grizzly Coolers, you guys know it. GrizzlyCoolers.com. Use code WCB at checkout to save some money. They've got everything from, hard-sided coolers, soft-sided coolers, and hunting blinds, and all sorts of fun stuff at GrizzlyCoolers.com. Use code WCB. Tell them that we sent you and that we love you and we love them. Lots of love going around. There's a lot of hate going around the world, and there's also a lot of love going on in the world. So speaking about love, there's also patreon.com. If you guys want to support the show directly, then show some love there. I love all you guys listening. Everyone out there listening right now. Love all you guys. You guys are the best. And our Patreon subscribers are just like the best of the best. Honestly, they're the best. great people in there. Really great group of people in Patreon.com and on Patreon. You can just you get on Patreon.com and you just search Victory Drive Podcast. You'll find me there. It's a great time. And if you do get in there, go ahead and let me know what you want to see more of. If you guys want more like exclusive podcasts or whatever it is, I am all ears to my Patreon community. What else do we got going on there? That's pretty much about it. Actually, I lied to you guys. We do have one more thing that we got to bring up, and it's a new one, and it's an exciting one, and I'm really excited for it. But it's Toro Tactical. If you guys haven't heard of Toro Tactical, it's because it's brand fucking new. All right, so brand new Toro Tactical. They, I just want to bring them up, and we're gonna bring them up for the next however long, honestly, because it's Mike McFerrin. He does the Legends of the Fall TV show, hunting show, and they started a new business called Toro Tactical. It's where it's a gun store that specializes in firearms and outdoor gear webinars. A lot of people ask me, well, not really me personally, because it's my first time talking about this, but a lot of people my first time hearing about a webinar. I'm like, what the fuck is that all about? A webinar? I don't understand it. So what is a webinar? A webinar is a limited seat product review. At the end of each webinar, the reviewed product is then given away to one lucky seat number for free. Well, I guess it's free because you're paying for the webinar. You're not actually buying guns or gear. But you're buying a seat at the table to learn about said gun and said gear. And you buy a seat. You watch a video that is put out there about said gun or said gear, and they talk about it. And then at the end of it, they're like, "Hey, you know what we're gonna do with this this gun and or gear? We're gonna give it away to one lucky seat number. So if you buy a seat at the webinar, and then you are then lucky enough to, get called, then you get that reviewed item. It's a really cool situation. Like, I think I was looking on there, and some of the stuff they're talking about, they have 2011s on there, some ARs, some shotguns, and some other gear, knives, and other stuff. They talk about that product that they review. You go in there and you look at the stuff, and it's for a 2011, it's gonna be I don't know, don't quote me on these prices, but it's gonna be $55 or something like that, $50, $55 for a seat to learn about that gun. And after it's reviewed, that gun then gets given away to one lucky seat number. So if you guys want to join a webinar, it is quite easy to do. You can go to torotactical.com and purchase your webinar seat. And you can also use code WCB to get 10% off your entire cart, regardless of how many webinars you join. So you don't want to miss out on this because seats are limited and they do fill up quite fast. So head over to torotactical.com right now and take advantage of your 10% discount today. Get your seat or seats, and we will see you at the review. It really is a great thing. I've done a couple of them. I haven't won anything on them yet, but I've done a couple of them, and they are really cool. Like, they do a little review on the item, and then they give it away. It's just a sweet new business idea, and it gets guns and gear, quality guns and quality gear in the hands of peasants like us for possibly a lot cheaper. And some people might say, oh, that's kind of gambling, Jake. That's kind of like gambling a little bit. You're buying something and hoping to get drawn. You're right, motherfucker. It is a little like gambling, but guess what? It's a lot cheaper than going to the casino or joining a poker tournament. And honestly, you have really good odds of winning some really cool stuff. And if you're talking about like a 2011, if you just go on there and you're buying, seat after seat after seat for a 2011 webinar, like some of these 2011s, like there's a Kimber 2011 on there, a new Kimber 2011 and they're a couple grand. So how many seats can you buy for a couple grand? And if you don't win the item, like let's say 2011 for example, if you don't win that 2011 in the first webinar, then there's gonna be another one coming up soon, and you buy another seat. And how many seats can you buy? Maybe it's their second, third, fourth, fifth time doing it, but if you eventually do win that 2011, then guess what? You still got that 2011 at a fucking huge discount. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. And it's a good time. It's fun and it's exciting. You get your endorphins rushing, your dopamine hit because you're like, oh, dude, this is exciting and cool. You watch your webinar, and then it's like raffle it off, not raffle it off, but they spin the wheel, whatever they do, randomized deal, and you possibly win, and it's really exciting and fun. So I've done a couple of these already, and they are lots of fun and very exciting and just a different deal. I've heard of them until recently, and they're cool. So check it out. ToroTactical.com. Use code WCB to save 10% off your webinar purchases. All right. Sorry about getting a little long-winded on this stuff, but that's exciting. Very exciting. Toro Tactical. They fit right into Victory Drive. A bunch of listeners on here, we want to get guns and gear for a discount, or at least the opportunity to get a discount. And it's a cool thing. I think they fit right in. So hopefully you guys can check them out and you like what you see. So like I said, ToroTactical.com, new partner of Victory Drive for at least a little bit. Mainly, I like Mike. He's a great guy. And this is a great business to integrate into Victory Drive for a while. And I just, I like it. And it is really fun. And I'm going to actually go buy a webinar really soon here just to see what happens. So hope you guys can enjoy it and get some new gear. So check it out. And let's see here. That's pretty much about it. So I don't want to sit here and bore you guys too much on the intro. We have a great episode ahead of us. Hopefully you guys all enjoy this podcast. And we'll see you in the next one. This one also does in and out, but you don't.
Oh, I got some more pickled asparagus for you guys. Brought a jar.
Do you really? Mm-hmm. She loves her pickled asparagus.
I know.
Listen to her.
Yeah, it's in my car.
What?
Why'd you bring them? Why? Just to be nice?
Kat bought them. She didn't like them, so she knew that you guys liked them. So
I do like pickled asparagus. So
I hate asparagus.
Even just cooked? Or
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Really?
No.
Why not?
I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the texture of it. I don't like the way it makes my piss smell.
It does make your piss smell funny.
Yeah.
Like really bad, actually.
It does.
Even when it's pickled. What is that?
I don't know. It's like a toxin in it, probably.
You know what it is, Ashley?
I
don't know what it is.
Pull that up, Ashley.
Pull up. Why does asparagus make her piss smell like shit?
I need my mic.
I know, she doesn't have a mic anymore. Took it away from her.
That's all right.
She's talking too much shit. That's not true, but I like to make people think that.
Yeah.
One of those,
It contains a harmless compound called asparagusic acid. When your body breaks down this acid during digestion, it releases volatile sulfur byproducts.
So it's a harmful chemical that the asparagus releases in your body, making you pee sulfur.
Interesting. Sounds demonic.
Hey, asparagus might have been planted by the devil to make us think it's good for us. In reality, it's making us...
It's asparagic acid.
Yeah. And actually, it kind of makes sense that now we're talking about it, because what do people say when they have like a near-death experience and they go to hell instead? Like, oh no, sulfur.
Sulfur asparagus.
Asparagus.
That's why I don't like it, dude. I'm too pure.
I get it, dude. I don't like it anymore either. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I don't like that shit.
No.
It's demonic. It's a demonic fucking vegetable.
Yeah. We need to have Father Cadbury talk about that.
I should actually ask. That'll be my next question if I have him on again, or if he's always welcome on. Mm-hmm. If he decides to come on again, I'm gonna ask him about asparagus. Like, what's up with this? Talk about weed being the devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
More like asparagus.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna hit confession pretty hard. Tell him I brought a jar of the devil's lettuce to my brother's home.
You're like, what? You brought a bunch of weed into our church? Like,
No,
asparagus.
worse.
Pickled asparagus.
Gave it to my brother. Brought it into his home. I had to get rid of it.
Had to liquidate this devil's lettuce.
Causing too many problems in my house.
You've had issues with the supernatural, so I don't blame you for playing it safe on this one, dude.
At least I believe I have. I don't know. Maybe I was just nuts. So everybody tells me.
Who tells you that? I don't know. No one from our family.
Yeah, it's from our family. I'm not going to name drop them.
Our dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. He's experienced it too.
I know. Exactly. Now you understand how I feel. And now you understand why I am actually nuts.
I don't think you're nuts, dude.
I don't know.
No one else does.
Who the fuck knows?
No one else does. So I take that little piece of, I don't know, what do you call it? Not advice, but snippet of information from him and just cast it away with the demons.
For sure. With the asparagus that I'm about to give you.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I can handle it.
Yeah.
I can handle the spirits.
You are a strong Christian warrior.
Thank you. Thank you. I try. I mean, I try to be. I don't know.
Yeah. Because you're
Spiritual
young.
warfare is hard to deal with sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I do. The older you get, the harder it gets. I can tell you that, young man.
Really? Because I feel like the prophets from the Old Testament, they actually do a pretty good job when they get old.
Yeah, that's true.
Elijah.
Yeah, they always have a pretty gnarly end, though. I don't want to have an end like that.
Yeah, not the prophets, but we're not prophets either.
No, but like
The saints,
yeah,
not good.
not good at all.
Peter? Fuck.
Yeah, you got fucking what, burned alive
No.
or eaten by tigers?
No, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't St. Peter the one that he got crucified upside down?
I think that was Paul,
Oh, it's Paul?
wasn't it? Or maybe it was
Peter.
no, it was Peter. You're right.
I thought it was
it's
Peter. Because St. Peter's
He
cross
said,
is upside down, I thought.
yeah, he said
St. Paul, I
he can't
think-
be. He wasn't worthy of a death to the Messiah, essentially.
So the Romans were like, I got you.
Yeah.
Upside down. Like, shit.
Speaking of that, have you ever seen Bone Temple? 28 years later, Bone Temple.
Oh, no.
It's a newer movie.
Is it pretty sick?
It's actually pretty good. I thought it was going to be dog shit, but I had very low expectations. I watched the whole movie. It was actually pretty good.
Did you scoff at least once?
Yeah, but the guy and then the main big bad,
Yeah.
he got crucified upside down.
Oh, shit. Was he? He wasn't a zombie then.
No.
Oh. So the main big bad is a normal dude?
I wouldn't call him normal, but yeah, he's just a dude.
They crucified him upside down?
He's just a Satanist, yeah.
Oh.
And he fucking thought he was meeting this other guy who's actually like a doctor. Spoiler alert, by the way. He thought he was like the devil. So he was like, my father, I must meet you. So he meets him and the dude like just fucks him up.
Oh, damn. Now you're dead.
He's like, I don't like Satanists. And I'm an atheist and I don't like you.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So he crucified him upside down
That's brutal.
after he domesticated a zombie with heroin.
What? You're really selling this movie on for me, dude. How'd they get heroin?
There's a
Is
zombie, this big cock diesel zombie that he called Samson. And he's just flopping around in the nude the whole time.
What?
But he finds him and he fucking shoots him with these darts. And they're like, they basically have like opiates and shit in them.
How'd they get that?
So he gets him high as fuck on these things. And when he
Post-apocalyptic.
gets high as fuck on them, he only has so much left.
Okay.
When the zombie gets high, he's just like chill. And he just stares at the stars and like hangs out with this dude. So every time he comes around, he like goes into a rage and then dude shoots him with the fucking heroin.
He's like,
And then he just chills with him.
he just
His
marries
friend.
out.
And then eventually he just becomes like human again.
With enough heroin, he just becomes human forever.
That's
period.
the trick. That was the trick, yeah. But this guy ran out of heroin and then he crucified this guy upside down and then he died.
And Samson died.
Now Samson lived.
And he's just a normal guy now.
That's to be determined in the sequel.
56 years later or something.
Yeah. 29 years later or something.
Whatever they decide to go on with.
Yeah.
They leave it open ended for another one.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely. So have you ever seen 28 Days Later with Cillian Murphy?
No.
Oh,
But
so
I've-
they ended this one with Cillian Murphy and his daughter. Dude, I'm ruining this movie for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. But he's like in a cottage and shit, and they see a bunch of zombies coming through, and they're like, "All right, let's go get them."
Go get
But
the
he's
zombies.
like teaching his daughter fucking history and stuff. And then these zombies come through and they just fucking arm up and go out, get ready to fucking meet the horde.
And then they died.
They didn't. It just ended there. They're just getting ready to go fuck some zombies up, and
then it ended
that's
like
gonna be
that.
the next movie, apparently.
And it didn't happen. They just jumped straight to fucking 28 years later. They're like, shit, we waited too long?
No. So 28 years later tied in that guy from 28 days later.
Okay.
But he's like got a daughter and he's like fucking older and shit. Cillian Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
So
he's in the second
movie.
He's in this one?
The movie saga is 28 days later with Cillian Murphy, the first one. 28 years later. And then 28 years later, Bone Temple. And at the end of Bone Temple, it comes back to the 28 days later guy.
But he's back in it.
He's back in
original actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So how many?
The Peaky Blinder guy.
Yeah. How many of them are there then? 3?
3, I think, yeah.
So there's 28 days later,
Yep.
then 28 years later,
Yeah.
then 28 years later, Bone Temple.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think there's a couple other spin-offs sort of that don't matter, but that's the canon.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I should probably watch all of them before I watch Bone Temple, though.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
Are they?
Not bad, yeah.
Well, I don't know if heroin would make undead zombies normal.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't have like.
Hey, this guy's a
blood
doctor,
flowing
man.
and
Why
shit,
are you questioning the science, dude?
I just feel like most of the time zombies don't have like flowing blood. They're not warm bodies. They're cold bodies, you know?
I mean, these ones seem kind of warm-bodied.
They mate? They have more. Do they make more zombies?
Yeah, there's
by
a
having
pregnant
sex?
one.
What?
That's implied that that's Samson's baby.
That's crazy.
That's in 28 years later, not Bone Temple. Samson's in 28 years later, too. But he's a
Cock diesel fucking
he's
killer.
a psychopath.
And
He's
they-
ripping he grabs their fucking head, rips them out, his spine's out and shit.
Whoa. I thought they just eat people. So these are not like zombies, like traditional
don't
zombies.
eat
These
'em.
are
They
these
don't
are these are just infected psychopaths.
They're just crazy. They run all fucking crazy. You just got to go watch them, dude. They're actually pretty good. They're not bad.
That makes more sense than if they're not traditional zombies from like George A. Romero, like undead
No.
coming out of the fucking graveyards and all that.
No.
That makes a little more sense then, honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Good watch.
I tried watching 28 Days Later a while back, and then I fell asleep and I just never like started back up. So
That's the best one.
is it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty good. It's a pretty good one. It's I would say like a well done, like a genre that is so fucking congested with just
Nonsense.
bad movies.
Yeah. There's
Those
a lot
are
of bad
actually
zombie
pretty
movies,
good.
dude.
Yeah.
A lot of bad zombie movies.
Yeah. One of the better ones, Dawn of the Dead remake, actually pretty good.
Is that the one in the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one wasn't too bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, then the chick had the baby, the zombie baby. Mm-hmm. That was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't like
Well,
that.
see, they got zombie babies in that one too.
They did, but she was a normal person that got infected, and then the baby came out infected.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that made a little more sense. But they were traditional zombies.
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part.
The 28 Days Later zombies aren't traditional
No.
zombies.
They're filled with rage, essentially, is like their deal. You're just kind of aggro, you know? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck else you've been up to on this damn podcast.
Well,
This is fucking daddy's back, dude. There's
I
rules
know,
now.
dude. I know you're back. Well, we need to not talk about me. We're going to talk about where you've been. But I'll give you a brief synopsis.
Okay.
We've been working, dude. And since you've been gone, go ahead.
I'm just agreeing.
Sing it.
Sing it.
Since you've been gone. Since you've been gone, I've been doing a lot of solo episodes because I don't want to do over the phone episodes anymore because I don't like them.
Why? Who hurt you?
Nobody. I just don't like I don't like the format. I don't like I tried Riverside and I'm like, okay, maybe that'll work. And I tried Skype and stuff and I tried doing it over the phones, but like recording it and putting out like, because we want to start getting into YouTube stuff more.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to do that when you're not recording video. Turns out it's very hard to garner listeners when you're just putting an audiogram out. So, so we decided that we're not going to do over the phone interviews anymore.
Okay.
And we also have this trailer outside. We're not in right now because it's boiling hot. We need to get a better HVAC system in that bad mamma jamma, dude.
Yeah.
It's bad news in there when it's hot or cold or anything outside of temperate. So we've been doing that, and we went out to Idaho and recorded Charlie. Like that first part just came out. And by the time this episode comes out, both parts will be out. But did that, and then came back. And so while you were away, then I was doing a lot of solo episodes just by myself. And I'm like, if I'm going to put out just audio, I'm just going to do solo. Ride that train, because I think it's kind of fun to do like very specific topics sometimes.
Yeah.
And get into the weeds a little bit on that. And it turns out, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I can rant on that kind of stuff, especially when it comes to like Second Amendment issues. I think I can rant about that pretty well just by myself. So started doing more of those, which I do really enjoy. I'm going to keep doing those, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's the update on the old Victory Drive podcast. But what have you been up to, Jordan?
Same old.
That's not true. You fucking asshole.
Nothing.
You just come here like nothing. No,
Afraid to leave the house.
no change in slant, dude.
Let's see here. What have I went to the academy. Did that for 4 months.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Let's talk about it.
It was fucking gay. It's fine, I guess. You know, I don't know. It's just one thing you have to do. So I just did it. Got the certification. Ready to move on in my life.
Well, so like, what was like it? What was the daily life in the academy? Because I think that's kind of interesting. Because I don't know how many people listening are striving to become cops or anything like that. But the academy is kind of one of those things. It's kind of like basic training.
Yeah.
You know,
sort of, I guess.
Yeah. But as far as like, you don't know anything about it until you go, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what was like? You guys just kind of go through, I guess, like getting in there and stuff. And
so you have to be sponsored by an agency. You have to be hired to get in. Then they schedule your academy, your basic academy time. And you show up and you live in a dorm room, and you'll either live with one other person or 3 other people. And I'm going to be honest with you, at least the ILEA, the rooms are actually pretty nice.
Really?
Yeah, they had like a big $1 million upgrade in the dorm rooms in the last few years, so they're actually pretty nice. It only smelled like a little bit of mold in there, but not a lot of it like it used to be.
Yeah.
Chow was actually not bad. It was catered by Hy-Vee, so it was actually pretty good.
It was the same kind of chow that we got when we were in the National Guard? Like that kind of style?
Like mermites and shit? No. Oh,
Like,
you mean like when
like
we did drills?
drill?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that, except you get a lot more. Like
The quantity?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can go like down to the cafeteria and get leftovers and shit anytime you want, really.
That's nice.
Yeah, you got access to it the whole time. But yeah, you live in a dorm. You have to have it like, you know, inspection ready all the time and stuff. And, you know, you can't just leave it like a pigsty.
Right.
You have to have like all your stuff set up like all the same. They have like a layout that they put in like this bulletin board. That you have to have all your shit set up. So
Like in your closets and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have to have like your closet organized with your uniforms and everything sort of dressed. You have to, you know, make your bed every day with like hospital corners and like the 6-inch fold on the top.
That's fucking lame.
Yeah. And you just sleep on top of that motherfucker with a sleeping bag.
We tried doing that in basic.
That's what we did.
The first, I remember the first couple weeks in basic, they didn't let us. Like they were kind of big on that. Like you had to do it kind of incognito a little bit, which is very hard when they come flip the lights on and start yelling at you. But,
No, they tell you to do that when you're at the academy. Like just bring a sleeping bag and sleep on top of it.
well, that's nice.
Yeah.
What do you do with the sleeping bag afterwards? You don't just leave it on top of your bed then?
Now you just I brought like a mummy bag that I bought in Walmart, like a cheap one. I just shoved it in the fucking cinch sack, threw it underneath my bed.
Oh, okay. So they're not like...
They're not that anal about that stuff.
Okay.
Like they come in and inspect it like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a week, like for inspections in the morning. And you know, some people get called out, some people didn't. I don't know what they looked like because I just kind of peeked in people's rooms. I'm like, they're going to get fucked up today. They're going to get fucked up. Oh, they're squared away. And then the dude that I said, oh, they're squared away got fucked up. So, you know, I don't know.
Were they doing like group punishment though?
Yeah, they did for like the first 2 months or so.
Jeez.
Yeah.
First 2 months.
It was like the first 8 weeks.
Yeah. Again,
It seemed like it went on a little bit too long in my opinion, but that doesn't matter what I think.
yeah.
It's over
They
now.
Do it the way they do it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's like seems like a really long time.
4 months.
Yeah.
I
Be
didn't
doing
think
that
it
kind
was
of
going to seem that long until I did it. And I was like, yeah, it seemed like it took fucking forever.
It seemed like to me it took forever. I wasn't even there. But
Yeah.
just like you coming home on the weekends. So at least you get to come home on the weekends. That's nice. But
Yeah.
it seemed like it was just going on forever.
Yeah. It did. It was just constant testing, you know, written tests and papers to write and reports to do and all that kind of shit.
Was it there's a lot of like death by PowerPoint for the most part
Yeah.
for the first couple months? Or was it like
Almost the whole time.
oh really?
Yeah. It
You
never ended with the PowerPoints, dude.
So you didn't get
constant.
you didn't get like a whole shit ton of like field training while you're there.
No, not really. I mean, we'd have like range days, you know. And then like later on, it was less because like the first couple months, just classroom all day long, every day, and then tests and reports to write, stuff like that. And eventually that becomes a little bit less, and then you do more like range time and driving and all that kind of DT, you know. But we did DT pretty much the whole time.
That's nice.
Like we do about 6 hours a week, 8 hours a week, something like that.
And how many? So the PT test, do you take it right when you get there?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the first week.
And then
So you take one you take one when you get hired. Then you take one before you go to the academy, like for the academy. Then you take one when you get to the academy. You take 4 when you're at the academy total.
like graded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 2 of them are graded,
Is it just your best 2? Like if you go in there and you're out of shape,
It's your
and you
last
fail,
2.
or your last,
which
2?
are your best 2.
Yeah.
Because you
When you
get PT when you're there. So
And do they do those like right at the end, like the last month or something like that?
no, it was pretty much spread out. It was like every month. Yeah, it was every month. We did
Okay.
one. Yeah.
That's kind of nice though. You get to kind of see your progress, I guess, when it comes to PT tests and
Yeah.
stuff.
And the PT test for law enforcement's fucking easy.
Yeah.
It's stupid easy.
Did you have anyone go there and fail, or did everyone pass?
No, everybody in my class passed.
That's nice.
Well, no, I shouldn't say that. So everybody passed at the end.
Well, yeah.
Not everybody passed throughout because some people went there, you know, built like a fucking brick of butter. Just to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well,
15 pounds of shit in a 5-pound sack, you know.
it seems
what I'm
kind of weird though, because you have to pass before you get hired. Were some of these guys like
Yeah.
getting hired and then waiting like
Oh, yeah.
months and months before they go to the academy?
No, because we did a PT test like a couple of months before we had to report to the academy. We had to do it for the academy
Oh,
down
okay.
in Ames, like to make sure that you could like save your spot for the course.
So how the fuck did they go there and fail? Even one?
Just sit on their fucking fat asses and do nothing. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
how else can you explain it? I don't know.
Barely pass it. And then
Yeah,
go there
and
and
that's
you fucking,
that's the $1,000 question, dude. Is how could anybody possibly fail this fucking
Yeah.
thing? They're just out of shape.
because like before we joined the army, I could see why people fail, like their first PT test in the army.
Yeah, because they're just showing
you
up
don't-
doing nothing.
You have to take a 111 before you go to basic, but that's not even close. That's not real.
No,
That's fake shit.
yeah, it's diagnostic essentially. It's like
Yeah.
there's where you're at. And you're probably gonna suck when you first get there.
Yep. Because I failed my very first PT test in the army.
Yeah,
Failed sit-ups. And I just got labeled a fat ass the entire cycle until we took our last one at the very end. That was for record. And then I didn't. And then I passed, and it was fine. But that's a lot harder, I think. The Army PT test is a little bit more difficult than
oh yeah,
law
it's a
enforcement.
lot a bit more difficult, I think, for
Yeah.
sure. It's 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and 2 miles. So law enforcement's 1, 1, and 1.5, and it's like 24 push-ups and 36 sit-ups and a mile and a half, and like fucking for my age group, like I don't know, 13:30 or something like that.
Oh, really?
Some shit like that. Yeah, something like that.
For a mile and a half?
It's something like that. Maybe it's 14. I can't remember off the top of my head.
That's really not too bad.
Yeah.
Because I think Ashley was trying. Well, she is. She's doing it like the male standard and stuff, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
But is the male standard like 13 something, Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.6.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think that's the fastest one. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I have it.
But yeah, it's really not too bad.
Yeah.
Past that, I guess.
We got another year, and then my time's going down to like fucking 16 minutes, dude.
Well, you don't have to take another one now. You're done.
Well,
You're in, dude.
We still take them, but yeah,
You're
you don't have to pass them.
You're fucking in. You
but
can get fat now, dude.
the academy's going to change that
Is that for real? Like,
for real.
sure?
Not in the next year, but it's going to be after that, apparently.
So they're going to require on-duty police officers to continually pass the PT test?
That's the discussion that's
Which-
being had.
That makes more sense. I never understood how cops could go to the academy, pass the standard, and do that, but not uphold the standard throughout their time in law enforcement.
Doesn't make any sense that they're going to say you need to pass this PT test for certification, but then you don't have to pass it ever again.
What's the point of having what's the point of having a standard if you're not going to uphold the standard throughout your career?
But also, in my opinion, if they're going to require law enforcement officers to pass it every year, then they need to get paid to work out. Like they need to be on the clock for the gym. That's just my opinion.
I guess we were on the clock in the Army.
Yeah.
Because we're salaried. But
I mean, don't get me
always on
wrong,
the clock.
I work out anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't care if I get paid or not.
But the National
I'm
Guard.
just saying that I think that's going to be a discussion that, like, chiefs and sheriffs are probably going to have amongst themselves. Like, well, I have to, if I require my guys to pass the PT test to keep their certification, then I need to pay them to go to the gym.
I don't think that is...
Or at least reimburse gym costs.
Okay. I could see that. Because
At the least.
in the Army, you had, the gyms were free.
Yeah.
You could, obviously, if you went off post, then they weren't free. But, on post gyms were all open to soldiers and stuff to utilize.
Yeah.
But I don't think you need to get paid for it because, that should just be like one of those things, I think.
I mean, I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't, and I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be like a standard. Like you have to pay your guys to be at the gym. I think it's going to be like we're going to put in our policy.
You get like an extra hour pay a week or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, reimbursement of gym costs would be nice.
Probably going to be a discussion had with like larger law enforcement agencies, like the Metro PDs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you guys are also unionized, so you get a little more.
Yeah.
I guess when it comes to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But even if they do have to pay you, it's like, okay, they pay you, then there's absolutely no excuse. But at the same time, like, what are the repercussions? They talk about that if you don't pass, like if you fail a PT test.
I don't know. This is all just kind of like this is probably going to happen in like the next year and a half is kind of what they were saying when we were
There's
there.
a lot of pissed off cops.
Yeah.
They're fat as fuck.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel sorry for him.
hell no, dude.
You should be in a shape that's not circular to do this job. You really should.
Yeah,
Whether you're in a big or small department, like you should be able to like fight somebody and not fucking have a stroke,
yeah.
or at least be able to communicate on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
There's some cops I've seen out and about, like in life, like in my life, where I'm just like, dude,
You're going to die soon.
first of all, it's hard for me to respect you just because you have a badge when you're shaped like that.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be a physical standard as far as like looks go as well, which is like in the Army, you have to take a height and weight and all that stuff. I'm not saying they need to go that far in law enforcement. At the same time, like, dude, you got to be able to pass. Like if you're fluffy, but if you can at least pass the physical standard, then I guess it is what it is. Your body type is weird and you have a fluffy body type. Mm-hmm. Like there's some soldiers that like Nugget, like he does not look like he's in super great shape.
Mm-hmm.
and he was getting fucking 280s and above in his PT test.
Dude, there's SF guys that are fat fucks.
There are, and they can perform.
Yeah.
You know, to the highest standard. So there's just some body types that just don't. No matter how good a shape they get in,
I don't
they just
agree
show
with I don't agree with the height weight standard. I don't even agree with it in the Army, to be honest. I think it's like, hey, here's the standard, meet it. Okay, can do. If you look that way and you can meet the standard, cool.
I agree. I do agree because there's sleeper builds. You know,
Yeah.
when people look fucking not in great shape and they can perform to the highest standard.
I mean, like, how many times do you get taped when you're in the Army?
Every single time.
Every single time, exactly.
I never made height and weight.
Yeah, but you're like
But I always taped out.
built like what I think a soldier should be built like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like big, muscular, strong dude.
Damn. Thanks, dude.
I mean, just
That's really nice
honestly,
of you.
not like these fucking booger-eating nerds that you see
Yeah.
a lot of times that meet the height weight standard. And the fucking PT test is a joke too, all around. I mean, not just in military or law enforcement, just like any kind of standardized push-up, sit-up, run PT test.
It's not
What kind of
adequate.
metric does that measure?
The ACFT has gotten better, I think, from what it sounds like. But we never took it, so I don't know.
No, I have no idea either. But I mean, looking at it, yeah, sure, you can like look at it on paper and say, yeah, that kind of makes a little bit more sense. But the way it's being handled in the Army is just like everything else, like a good idea on paper, and then it just gets fucked up at the unit level.
Yep.
But I think, I don't know.
What do you
I
think?
don't think push-ups and sit-ups and anything over like a 600-meter sprint really measures anything, in my opinion.
No. What do you think the logical law enforcement PT test would look like if you were to do it based on like the job scope?
I think there needs to become some kind of strength element. Mm-hmm. Like there just has to be. Like you have to be strong.
You have to deadlift like fucking X amount of pounds.
Yeah.
If you weigh this much weight.
Yeah. They need to get rid of gender differences.
Yes, I agree. Ashley and I talked about that before too.
Yeah. Like I think Ashley should be able to beat up the same people that I can beat up. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Or at least hold her own.
Yeah.
And obviously, that's kind of the argument with females in, I guess, historically male-dominated jobs, and that's what some people they're fighting, for equality and stuff like that. They're like, well, we can't hold them to that standard because they're built differently, but they should be able to have the same employment opportunities that men have. But we're just not going to hold them to the same standard. Like that's not right. I don't think that doesn't hold up in the real world. Like if you're going to be work construction and you can't fucking hump a bundle of shingles, you're not going to make it. There's no room for you here. Sorry,
Right.
Kind of deal. But as far as like especially in law enforcement and military and that kind of stuff, it's like I really don't think there should be any gender lines.
No.
No.
And
Maybe in the
it doesn't
soft
come down to like, it doesn't really come down to like size or strength capability really. Ultimately it comes down to like technique and like being current with whatever your agency is teaching for DT. Because some places just have bad DT programs, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I don't know, but in terms of like physical fitness, I think there needs to be some kind of strength element that's like proportionate to your body weight,
Yeah.
to a certain extent. Because
should be able to
it's
deadlift.
not the entirety of the job.
Yeah.
Like you have to know how to talk to people. You have to be personable. You can't be like awkward. You have to be firm. So like, there are people that can't deadlift 500 pounds, but they can do all those things really fucking well. And there's dudes that can deadlift 500 pounds that can't do that shit. Worth
Right.
the shit.
I would say too, honestly, like when it comes to like de-escalation tactics.
Well, not just that, just being sure of yourself,
Well, yeah.
Or it's like, because you get people all the time telling you you're fucking wrong. It's like, I'm not fucking wrong. I know this code better than you do. Like, shut the fuck up.
You actually have to know it though.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you do, for sure.
Yep.
And that's another issue too. But
I think that's an issue.
it's a hard job.
That's an issue with like knowledge creates confidence.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. If you don't have the knowledge, you're not gonna have the confidence on the side of the road.
Yep.
But do they get on you about that pretty well in the academy? Like, do they actually teach you like case law stuff pretty well, or is that kind of like
They do, but I'm telling you right now, like you just wash it out of your fucking brain the minute you take the test. You cram for the test, then you fucking move on to the next thing. You're there to get certified. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying everybody. I'm sure that there are people there. I'm not even saying the curriculum is bad. I'm not saying that. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying when I was there, it seemed a little bit fast paced, where you're just learning constant, like especially with the law stuff. Like you have all this shit that you gotta fucking know.
A lot of shit.
And then you get tested over it, and then you gotta learn a whole bunch of more shit. Mm-hmm. And this isn't a matter of like a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? So it does good to get you ready for the baseline. Like you can at least know where to reference if you needed to. Mm-hmm. So I think it was good on that aspect. And the legal instructor down there was awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Like he was the man. Like he was
a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a prosecutor for a long time.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good that they're pulling in people that actually know what they're talking about, rather than pulling someone in that barely passed their bar. Just, I mean, like, no, he's going to teach you law.
No, he's got a really good reputation in law enforcement in the state.
Good.
No, but he was awesome. So like, I'm not dogging him or the program at all. It's just like, maybe I'm just dumb, which is possible.
But how do you make it like so it's more absorbed? I wonder. Like how?
It's just experience.
Just experience.
It's just all it comes down to. And that's another thing too, is like the academy doesn't prepare you for fucking everything, especially if you're in like a smaller sheriff's office or police department. It's going to come down to just getting out in the fucking road and doing the job.
Right. Well,
and learning from experienced people and putting your fucking ego to the side. It's like, that's been the hardest part for me, is just going down to the bottom of the rung again.
Yeah.
I'm basically a private, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is not all bad.
No.
It's good. It's fun. It's fun to learn. And like my sheriff's office, all the deputies are like awesome. So they don't complain like when I have stupid questions and things like that. And I ask a lot of them. But I think
you have the right mentality for it though. You're not a big ego driven fucking
I try.
guy.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I try and I do what I can when I know what I can do. Mm-hmm. And if I don't know what to do, I'll ask somebody. Like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. Like, what would you do? Okay, makes sense. Shit like that. But it's a difficult job, really is. Like, you have to be able to make quick decisions, and it's not all like life or death shit that I'm talking about. It's just like stupid stuff,
Right.
Like out there, you just got to make a decision and go with it, and there's not really the right one. But if you make the wrong one, like somebody's gonna let you know, it's not going to be fun.
There's actually a lot more gray in law enforcement than I thought.
Oh yeah.
Before Ashley got into law enforcement, before you got in law enforcement, I was kind of just like, oh yeah, it's fairly black and white. I knew about officer discretion and stuff before. It's like if you're doing something that's like technically against the law, but you're not a piece of shit, then they have some leniency like built into the code, I guess. Where it's like, if you speeding, for example, you don't have to write every speeding ticket. Every person that you pull over for speeding, you don't have to write them. Like that's kind of baked into the cake there, where there's leniency there and in other things and everything else. But
it's going to come down to policy with that.
Yeah.
So you could work somewhere where you have a shit ton of discretion, where you only have to arrest on like shall arrests, or you could work somewhere where they're like, no, anybody going 5 over the speed limit is getting a speeding ticket. Mm-hmm. Or at least you're ready to write warnings for everything instead of just doing verbal warnings or whatever,
Did you talk to a lot of troopers down there? Did you talk to a lot of troopers down there?
We had some troopers that taught classes, yeah.
Did it ever come up where it's like, is their policy to make sure they write everything that is going 5 over, or did they not talk about that too much?
That never came up.
Damn. Really want some answers on that.
Well, I don't know. They work for the state, dude. Do the math. I don't know what to tell you.
I guess. I was just curious. I'm not saying Ashley gets on me about troopers sometimes, but
yeah,
I'm just curious why they're such hard asses.
All depends on what trooper you get, I think.
I'd say there's more hard asses when it comes to speeding than there is in other agencies.
Yeah, well, I think ISP it's probably more bureaucratic than like a rural sheriff's office, where they have rules they have to follow, they have policies they have to follow. So I don't know, Jake, why don't you just fucking stop speeding like a fucking psycho?
Hey, I've been doing really good lately, all right? I haven't had a speeding ticket, knock on wood, for quite a while. But I'm just saying. whenever I do get a speeding ticket,
Yeah.
it's from a trooper, and it's not for that much over.
Yeah.
That'll
happen.
I've gotten 2 speeding tickets from a trooper that was less than 8 over.
Yeah. Well,
That's pretty.
Hey, man.
That's pretty strict.
Were they wrong?
I think so.
But were they wrong?
I think they were wrong, but they weren't incorrect.
Really? Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You think that they could have exercised a little more discretion. However, it's a valid stop and a valid citation.
Correct. That's why I didn't fight them, because I'm like, yeah. I looked down, and I realized I was going X amount over. I'm like, oh. And then they pulled me over. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Can't fight it when I know I was speeding.
Yeah.
But the one time really did piss me off. This is in New Mexico. Mm-hmm. And he pulled me over for going 7 over. Mm-hmm. I was going 77 and a 70. It was through a construction zone, so the fines doubled. I'm like, damn, dude. He's like, we got a 10% law. I'm like, I was going 10% over. He's like, we have to write you at 10%. I'm like, that's baloney, dude.
That's policy, bro.
That's baloney. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I was going 11% over because it's 77 and a 70. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you exceeded their policy, dude. He's like, oh, yeah.
Got him.
I got this fucker.
Got him. And he did get me because that fine doubled and it was like 400 some odd bucks, dude. It's
Yikes.
ridiculous.
That
It's
sucks.
crazy. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I was going to go fight it, but I'd have to go all the way back to Alamogordo, New Mexico from El Paso. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
No.
I'd waste more money in time off and fuel to get there than just to pay it.
It's like an hour away.
Yeah, but time off. In the Army
Yeah. Yeah.
would have been difficult.
Yeah. True.
And I had to explain that to my first sergeant. Like, why do you need random leave?
I got
When you go fight this ticket,
Tell
you'd
him
be like-
I got a score to settle.
He'd be like, just pay the fucking fine. You not approved. I'm like, shit. Then I'm screwed. So
Yeah.
I'd be paying it anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, you did the right thing.
Yeah, it's just whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I know they have their place. I realize that. I used to be of the mindset if I became governor, I'd just eliminate them. But I realize that's probably not the smart thing to do for statewide safety. But
Yeah, for sure. No, hey man, they're
because you were explaining to me, they do really
Doing the
good
guy.
job on like the accident stuff, and Ashley was saying that too.
Yeah.
Like that. Their big thing is they're very good like accident investigators, right? Am I saying that right?
TIs.
MTI,
No, TI.
TI,
Yeah.
traffic investigator.
Yeah.
Okay, they do a great job on that stuff. I guess from what it sounds like. I don't know.
They do. Yeah. And we had to do that class at the academy, motor vehicle collisions. It was fucking I don't know why they had us do that, but it's fine, I guess. Nice to know. But
Yeah, just probably good to know.
even the troopers, they were like, you guys are not going to do this, but we're going to teach you this stuff anyway. But it's like calculations and like, you got to measure the skid and like all kinds of stuff.
You have to like measure how much rubber gets laid down, like
Yeah.
per inch or something.
Yeah, measure the skid, of a collision.
But it's not
figure out like what their speed was
Oh.
during the time of this when they lost traction.
Do you remember any of that stuff besides just
No.
that? Okay. And saying like, I wonder what that calculation even is. Like,
I know that there's like this big old thing you use and you measure the angle of like everything, and it's like I don't know.
damn, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah. But basically, what it came down to in that class, call a trooper.
Okay.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Take pictures of the scene. Call a trooper. That's it. Don't touch anything.
Do they do that for every? Do they only get involved if there's like an injury or fatality or something like that? Or is it like
No,
any
they'll come anytime you need them. Really,
That's nice.
if they're in the area and shit, if it's feasible. Yeah, they'll come. They'll show up.
Good for them. That's good. Mm-hmm. I don't know what else they do. That's great, but that sounds like a good one.
They handle like narcotics and stuff statewide.
Oh, that's right.
They also have the like statewide TAC team,
That's true.
stuff like that. They pull heavily, like DCI pulls heavily from state troopers.
Do you have to be a trooper before you go into DCI?
I don't think so, no, because that's a separate organization.
Oh, okay. Because DCI is what's it stand for?
Division of Criminal Investigation.
Okay, so but in the state of Iowa, they're like our Texas
CID.
Rangers.
Yeah.
Like they do big
Felony
big
investigations.
time investigations.
Yeah. major crimes and shit. You know,
Yeah.
they're investigators. Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
But you don't have to, like, it's not like the pipeline is trooper DCI.
I don't think so.
Just kind of, you can get into it if you want to.
I think
Just
so.
apply.
Yeah, you have to be qualified. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know exactly, so I'm kind of talking out of my ass with that. But
Are they all?
Everybody I've known that's a DCI agent was a state trooper.
Okay. So they're not stationed like Des Moines, are they? They have places all over the state, or are they all?
I think they have like regions that they handle throughout the state. Yeah,
that'd be an interesting job, I think. But it's a lot of fucking. I don't know.
it's big brain stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it sounds like a lot of paperwork and a lot of, like, not really, like, they don't do any door kicking. No search warrants. They're just doing like mostly like investigations. Like
Yep.
That's fucking kind of boring, actually.
I mean, I think it's cool.
It is
I think
cool.
I think it would be fun.
It would be interesting, but it's just like, it does sound like it'd be kind of, it's a different pace, that's for sure. Because we don't have like any detectives around here.
No, I mean, like, we have investigators. We have a few investigators in our sheriff's office, but that's it. We kind of all go through like an interviews and interrogations course, but yeah, I mean, like, detectives, no, we don't. I mean, that's like all Metro PD stuff.
As I say, it's not like the movies.
No, even like most sheriff's offices don't have like detectives. Even big ones, they have like investigators, you know, but that's mostly like PDs that have detectives.
Gotcha. Anyways, all right. So going back to the academy.
Yeah.
So overall, kind of blue, but like, I don't know. How many people did ever make it?
In my class, yeah.
Yeah, everyone made it through.
In my class, yeah, I was 100%.
Graduated.
Yep.
That's nice. Do people fail quite a bit, or is that pretty high success rate once you get in the academy?
I think overall it's a high success rate,
Okay.
but it's not very common for everybody to pass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's usually at least one or two people that don't make it all the way through.
The other class that went through with my class, so it's two classes that run together, right? But they're separate from each other.
Is that every academy? There's always two classes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they run two of them together, but they're like, their schedules are kind of like lopsided. So like 1 week, this class will do, let's say like criminal law, right? And then the other class will be doing like firearm stuff and driving or whatever. And then
You guys
the next
start
week
and
they'll switch it out.
You guys start and graduate at the same time?
Yeah.
You just flip-flop what you're doing that day?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't like work with each other.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
We have like the same instructors and shit. And we're learning the same curriculum, but it's just, they run concurrent to each other, but we don't interact with each other really, other than just like talk to each other every once in a while.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, they lost like, I don't know, 4 people.
What?
Like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And it wasn't like academic failures. It was just people got injured or in trouble.
What? Yeah, you don't need to be specific on that exact, but like, how do you get in trouble so bad that you get kicked out?
Lying will get you kicked out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you lie to an instructor about something, you'll get booted.
Like what would you lie about? Like, if you didn't fucking, hey, is this your turd in the toilet? No.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Yeah,
I know it's your turd. I can tell.
Nobody got kicked out for that, but yeah.
Tell by looking at you, that's your
Yeah.
turd.
Yeah. My class had some turds in the toilet, but they took accountability for them.
Well,
So
that's good for them.
Yeah.
Not lying.
yeah, I don't just like if they're, I don't know, they did something fucking stupid and they're just like, hey, why did you do this? I didn't do that. Okay. Sure about that? Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Like, if they, okay. So most of the time it'd be like if they did something outside of class or something, maybe
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, why'd you fucking get a DUI over the weekend?
Yeah. That never happened, but
No.
yeah.
But like, okay. I got what
Yeah,
you're saying.
that'll definitely get a DUI on the weekend will definitely get you kicked out.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. They'll get you fired too.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
So like, if someone fails, do they get to go back to their department and be like, ah, shit, I fucked up?
Yeah.
Sign me up for a new
yeah,
one?
most of the time. Like if people got injured, yeah, they could come back at a later date.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
We
Yeah,
had somebody in my class that graduated with us, obviously, but they got injured in the last class cycle.
oh, so they just got recycled to your class?
Yeah, they just went back to their department and worked for 3 or 4 months, however long it was, and then came back.
Well, that's nice at least.
Yeah, but they'll let you, unless you like your agency wants to kick you out or fire you. If they're just like, nah, we're not sending you back.
It's not the academy saying like once you're done, like you're fucking never coming back.
No, unless it's like an egregious thing. They can do that too. They can say, no, you're not eligible to come back. I mean, some people don't have the moral aptitude, So.
Yeah. If you were to...
If you're a liar, you shouldn't be in law enforcement.
No, you shouldn't. But if you quit, like you say something happened, like you're just not, I don't know, let's just say you're like, I can't do this right now. And you go back.
Like, say a family member died when you're there.
Yeah.
And you like, I need to take the rest of the academy off to grieve. Yeah, they'll let you come back.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. That's not as hardcore as I thought then.
No, this is going to be a matter of if your agency wants to keep you, though.
Yeah.
Because they already put the bill for it. So.
And if you get injured, they don't get money back. They don't get like refunded.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I guess you wouldn't know. It's not your lane.
I don't know. I would assume maybe it would be some kind of different rate or something. But I don't know ultimately.
Because that's one thing that kind of threw me off. I didn't realize that the departments pay for you to be there. Like it comes out of the department budget.
Yeah, they pay for it. Yeah,
that's fucking kind of wild. I just assumed that it's like, man, it's a state thing. Like these guys are already here doing this thing anyways, so just come on through. I thought it was more of a state funded situation. I didn't realize that like individual departments had to pay out of their coffers in order to pay the state to go through the academy.
Yep, they pay tuition. Yep.
I wonder if that's like that in the National Guard. Do we pay? Yeah, we do. Yeah, the state does pay for you to go through basic training shit, don't they?
I guess.
Pay the federal government for it.
I would assume so. Yeah.
I assume so as well. I don't really know. I don't really care either. No one ever told me. So
yeah.
Okay.
If they did, and they got their money's worth, that's for sure.
Yep. That's true.
Because they didn't pay a shit in the fucking Guard.
No,
they didn't even pay a shit in active duty. To be honest with
you, not really. Honestly, looking back on active duty pay and stuff, I'm like, damn, dude. I felt like I was living in poverty until I became an E6. And I was like, I finally feel like I'm above the poverty line. I never made it E6.
Yeah.
I was impoverished like a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Like once you left me in El Paso and I had to go get my own apartment, like, fuck, dude. Like, shit's expensive. But I was also paying child support, so that didn't help. That was expensive.
Yeah, that's very expensive. That'll floor you.
Yep. That's why I ended up where I ended up. But yeah, no, you really don't make very much money, dude. In the Army, it ends up being pretty good pay when you're deployed because it's tax free. But
yeah,
outside of that, you're kind of like, fuck. It's not a lot of money, especially in this economy.
No.
Eesh.
Luckily, though, they cover like everything. I mean,
yeah,
they cover medical, dental.
That's true.
Your pension, I guess, if you're going to go to retirement, you don't have to pay into that really.
No, but you do have to pay for your GI Bill that you don't use.
Yeah, unless you're going to set up a TSP, which is like the smart thing to do.
Which I never did.
I never did either.
Which is stupid.
But you get a pension.
Yeah, you do. You get a pension if you make it.
And you get full medical for the rest of your life. For the 5 years after retirement that you're going to be alive.
Yeah, right. That is, I mean, yeah, no, there's definitely some benefits if you make it that far. But man, E1 through fucking E5 is rough.
It's rough.
That is rough. Especially if you're starting as a private and you have a family already.
Yeah.
Dude.
I couldn't do it.
That'd be hard.
I don't know how people do that.
I don't know either.
I guess their spouses work. Well, I can't say I know a whole lot of people that spouses work, to be honest with
zero.
you. But yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say zero. There's a couple that would get jobs like
there's a few
being like a waitress or something like that, but doing something like on the side. But I don't know.
I mean, it's hard for a spouse to have a career.
You can't because you're moving.
Yeah.
You're moving every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So you can't have a career unless you do find a career that, like, say if you're like a teacher, like there's probably spots like that where you can go teach or something like that and maybe have a career, but you're not making it into retirement in whatever state you're teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
yeah, better money in law enforcement.
That's true. That's true. it was funny too. Before we got out of the Army, I remember talking to the career counselor, and they're like, "Good luck out there, dude.
Yeah.
Good luck finding a job that's going to pay worth a fuck."
That's what they all fucking
I'm like,
say.
damn, dude. I'm like, I legitimately thought, I'm like, I'm rolling the dice.
Yeah.
I'm rolling the dice if I'm going to be able to feed my child outside the Army, dude. Like, I'm fucked. Mm-hmm. Then I get out, I'm like, dude, if you even have a half-assed work ethic, you can make some decent money outside of the Army.
Yeah.
Dude, turns out the civilian world actually pays pretty decent as long as you're not
Mentally retarded.
Yeah.
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 I had a first sergeant that told me, you better get used to asking if you want fries with that, because you'd be lucky to get a job doing that.
Damn.
Yeah. This was after I failed selection.
Jeez, dude. Since you didn't make it to the top of the top in the military, they're like, good luck. You're going to be flipping burgers, you fucking loser.
I've told this story numerous times on this podcast, but that fucker had it out for me because he didn't want anybody going SF.
That's true.
He just wanted people to stay fucking arty. Stay artillery, because that's what they're all about. Like, so the kind of people that like drag you down with them, you know, like, yeah, I know that we're bottom of the barrel MOS, so like we want everybody to stay here at the bottom.
If I can't be happy, nobody can be happy.
Yeah.
The kind of that kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of those in Arty, especially because they're like King of Battle, fucking combat arms and shit. It's like the furthest away from combat you can be with still being combat arms.
Unless you're in like a hyper conventional war, you know, where you're going to be
targeted.
Because I mean, like,
planes, I guess, yeah.
In Vietnam, for example, like artillery did go out and fucking like clear shit out before the infantry got there. So I'll give them that. Like 119er crews, dude, they would fucking go out and by themselves.
That's
just
true.
Fucking level shit.
That's true. I guess I'm trying to think of like Nam. I don't know. I need to get some Nam vets on this motherfucker, dude, before they die. But
that'd be sick.
It would be sick.
And not like some Mac v SOG guys, but like some normal dudes.
Some normal dudes. Yeah, we all know what Mac v SOG dudes do.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, okay, we
get
get it. Like,
shit.
you guys all died.
I get it. You'd go out there.
Don't get me wrong.
Everyone would die. Rough.
Don't get me wrong. You're badass.
You are.
Because that shit was
100%.
badass as fuck. But like, we've
Very
heard all
badass.
those stories.
Yeah, they get a lot of airtime because they are badass, like legitimate badasses. Like Mac v SOG, fucking intense.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't really hear from like, this is like a regular ass like 11 Bravo. They don't really get to tell their story a whole lot.
No.
It's kind of what my podcast has been. I like to do that. You know, like the SF dudes and the Mac v SOG and those kinds of guys, like the top of the top. Like those dudes are awesome to listen to and hear their stories because it's so fucking rare to be in that position.
It was once upon a time. That's the thing about podcasting and like the internet, dude, is like all that mystique is gone now.
That's kind of
It's like, oh shit, they're just like fucking normal dudes.
The only people you ever hear from on podcasts anymore is Navy SEAL or Navy SEAL. Or like, Delta's
now.
getting pretty big now.
Yeah.
They're starting to open their mouths.
Yeah.
And
fucking for a while, ISA was starting to get a lot of dudes talking about ISA stuff, and then they put a kibosh to that.
ISA.
The intelligence support activity or whatever the fuck the activity is what they're called. Like a super secret.
CIA?
No, it's Army. It's ISA.
Never heard of this.
But it's like the Army's most secret special operations unit. Have you ever read the book called Killer Elite? It's a really good book, but it's like a fucking tome, dude. It's like that. But it's all about ISA.
I'm pretty sure I did. I don't remember that though, ISA. Maybe I did read it.
But
what was the Delta
what's his
Force
name?
book?
Joe Kent.
Inside Delta, I read that.
Joe Kent.
Yeah.
He was ISA.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought he was just like regular SF.
No, he was SF for a while. Then he tried out for ISA and got an ISA. The activity is what they call themselves or whatever. I don't know what they're called.
So the CIA has the Special Activities Division. That's what I'm getting confused with, I think.
Yeah, that's like the CIA's paramilitary.
Which they're fucking
organization.
We don't hear from them anymore, very much.
No, Sean Ryan he did that for a while.
Did he? I thought
he was
he just talked about, he said when he's contracting for the CIA, but I never
the Special Activities Division.
Oh, was he?
It is, yeah.
I always thought, man, that'd be the pipeline for me, but
yep.
Then I didn't make it far enough in the Army.
Yeah.
At least you went to selection, dude. I didn't make it to selection.
I went and failed, so I might as well just not have gone.
Well, at least you got to see it though and experience it.
Yeah.
I didn't get to. I just had these grand plans, then fucking got drunk and broke my ankle.
Yeah, well, neither one of us were SF, so
that's true, but
none of it really matters.
That's true. But yeah, I always thought, like,
I
man,
will
that'd be
say
cool
this:
pipeline.
I still have pride in my conventional time.
I do too.
Why wouldn't anybody?
I feel like everyone needs to.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I think that being conventional military, being army, like conventional army, you know, regular ass fucking infantryman or even whatever you did, cook, mechanic, whatever it is, like you should have pride in what you did. You know, you still signed the dotted line, went and did what you're supposed to do. Like, that's great. It's kind of like in the civilian world too. I really try to look at everyone with like, you're all doing your part in this world, you know?
For sure.
We need gas station clerks. We need fucking lawyers. We need, you know, grocery store baggers, you know, as long as you're doing something productive. The only time I look at people differently is if they're not doing anything productive whatsoever. And it's like, okay, dude.
Yeah, as long as you're taking care of your shit.
Yeah.
Take care of your shit. Who gives a fuck? I mean, an E7 in the Army is making pretty much the same as an E7 in fucking Special Forces.
Well,
I mean, there's a few
few
caveats. I mean,
stipend.
Yeah, there's a nice stipend.
Yeah.
They get good bonuses. And
They get really good bonuses.
They
always go overseas.
unit stabilization.
Yeah.
They get to do all the fucking really cool trainings.
You can grow their hair out and beards and shit when they deploy.
Ultimately, an E7's an E7.
You're right.
That's my opinion.
Yep.
Now, in SF, you're going to make E7 a lot faster.
A lot faster, yes. But you're going to
And
make
SF does some pretty dangerous shit. So, like, I'm not saying that, like, SF is fucking lame or anything like that.
No, obviously
They're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And, like, every SF dude I have ever met has been cool as fuck.
Oh, yeah. They're all great. They're all great. It's just one of those things. There's just
But it's
a
just
lot
the
more
podcasting internet thing is like,
the internet thing.
because there used to be a lot of, like, mystique around this. I mean, you remember, like, in the fucking height of the GWAT, dude, or GWAT, or whatever people call it now. It was like, fucking, dude, that guy's fucking SF. Holy shit. Fucking, you see that, dude? He's got a fucking log tab. And now it's just like, we've heard your stories, man. Like, cool and stuff. But yeah. But then you run into like the civilian comparison bullshit. It's like, well, anybody can be infantry. Really? Why weren't you then, pal?
Right. Yeah.
If anybody can. Oh, it turns out 1% of the fucking population actually enlisted in the military. Less than that were infantry. Even less than that were special operations, but, you know.
I think 1% of the military is infantry. Or maybe it's 10%. Some very small
Something like
percentage.
that, yeah, small for sure. The rest is support, yeah.
Yeah, and then even less than that is special operations. But it's one of those things where, yeah, it's definitely, the internet definitely, it's weird world.
Yeah,
there, dude.
for
It's
sure.
a weird, very weird world. It seems like there's a lot of like competition shooters that are getting really annoyed with veterans.
The bro vets.
Yeah, being like, shoot this GBRS group. They fucked it up.
Oh, yeah.
They got a lot of publicity, and they came out with like a really trash mounting system.
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous.
It's so silly. and I know DJ Shipley is a fucking bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And did some crazy shit.
He could probably rip my head off my body.
Fuck yeah. But
He can outshoot me for sure.
whenever he mounts that weapon system and starts shooting it, I'm like, this is stupid. This is so dumb, dude.
Yeah. And it's like, it's kind of a marketing gimmick at this point with the whole like Navy SEAL thing.
Yeah. It literally helps out. Like, it makes sense for like a very, very, very small percentage of use of a firearm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like the only time I think it ever really makes sense is if like, I don't know, actually.
I think practical shooters are like annoyed with the like special operations side of like the firearms community because there's like accountants that are GMs and they're out shooting, with like dad bods, and they're out shooting USPSA, at least they're out shooting like people that have went and killed
Navy
people.
SEAls. Yeah. Yeah.
But then you get the Navy SEAL guys or types, not just Navy SEAls, but like the special operations types, or maybe even just regular regular military guys that are like, I carried a gun for a living. I fucking killed like 5 people, It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, we're shooting USPSA 8 today. Like you can lose or lose gracefully and just be like, oh, okay, I think I kind of suck at shooting a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you can just fucking cope.
Well, I think
Like was what a lot of them do. They just
Yeah.
cope. Like, well, fucking you haven't killed anybody. He's like, yeah, no shit. I got a bachelor's degree, dude. That's what I did after high school, you know?
I think
Because like that shit is fucking annoying.
yeah. I think
It's like I was in the
annoying-
National Guard for fucking 15 years. I can outshoot you with fucking put an M14 in my hands, boy.
I think the annoying thing too is that when it's a lot. I think because like not to keep picking on DJ Shipley, but I don't think he's shot a whole lot of competitions
No.
like USPSA or fucking 2-gunner or 3-gunner or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't think he's done that a whole lot. So it's kind of like
I don't think it's his thing.
no, and it right, whatever. But at the same time, it's like if you're gonna if you can't really talk on that, you know what I mean? And when you come out with an optic mount, like he came out with, kind of like why, for what reason?
Yeah.
For what reason?
To make money.
That's what it is.
Because he likes it. It worked for him.
And he got a lot
then
of-
he made some videos and people were like, holy fuck, dude, I want to buy that thing. That looks ridiculous. And I want to look ridiculous on the range like you. The dick riding.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But
And the dick riding's annoying.
it is annoying.
Especially when it comes down to like, fucking he could kill you. Yeah,
He fucking good.
sure. But we're not talking about killing right now. We're talking about fucking shooting paper, bro.
Shooting paper, bro. That's right. Actually, that's why I really appreciate Matt Pranka.
Yeah.
Pranka.
Oh, yeah.
Because he made it to the top of the heap, dude. The top of the heap.
Yep. Tier 1.
Arguably the most elite special operations
Yeah.
in the military.
Yeah.
Delta Force.
Oh, yeah.
CAG.
The unit.
The unit. There you go. I knew there was one more. Damn it. Yeah. I think, I don't know, there's an argument for, like, Navy SEALs would say SEAL Team 6 is the top of the heap. I don't know, though.
I don't know. They're fucking badass.
They're fucking badass, but Delta Force is fucking, in my opinion. Maybe I'm biased because I was in the Army, but
No, I think that's kind of unanimously agreed upon is that Delta Force is the best.
they're the original counterterrorism group,
Yeah.
the OGs. So I feel like they just have a little bit of a leg up. And SEAL Team 6, because they're brought around to be counterterrorism as well, just the Navy side of it.
Yeah.
You just got in a little too late, I think, because Delta started in like the 80s.
Yeah. Which they all modeled after SAS.
Which, yeah, you could argue that they're the best, but they're also
But I mean,
Australian.
we could take this all the way back to Rogers Rangers, dude. It
Yeah,
all
that's
starts in
right.
the U.S., brother.
Yeah, that's right. And so they're Australian, so like they already just have that against them
Yeah.
because they
English.
Yeah,
Original SAS, yeah.
well, yeah, but I think Australian SAS is like kind of more known than
Oh, okay.
English SAS.
Gotcha.
I believe. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucked up because I'm American. I'm like whatever.
I think
I'm
English
getting
is-
them all messed up.
I think the English is more
More
battle
badass.
proven, I think.
At the end of the day, they can't shoot as civilians,
Yeah.
so it doesn't count. I'm saying, hopefully, there's not a whole lot of English people that are going to get mad at me and give me a bad rating on Spotify and Apple because
Christian
bring me
Craig
a bad. And he's a bad motherfucker. I will say that, but
Nairobi
there's something
Kenobi.
about one of those things where it's like, damn, dude, like I feel like. I don't know if you're only shooting comes from the military and because you can't shoot as a civilian, it just kind of sucks.
Well, and let's just be honest about regular Army marksmanship training. Ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Dumb as fuck. Like, it's good at taking a big ass group of people and saying, we need you to shoot statically right now. We need you to hit these numbers right fucking now.
Well, you're
Hurry
talking
up.
about the standardized marksmanship testing in the Army is trash. But that's
But that's that's what the majority of the military does.
yeah, we already discussed that standardized testing at all is trash. And it's
But that's
hard-
my point. Is
yeah.
like if you got like a fucking, let's say a 4-year, I don't want to say an 11 Bravo because I know
they do a lot of
there's more
training, yeah.
unit training. But like let's say like a 19, not even 19 Delta. Let's say like a combat engineer.
13 Bravo.
yeah. But I don't want to say a 13 Bravo because, well, let's just be honest.
Yeah, right. as long as you pass.
morons. But
As long as you pass.
yeah. But
Yeah,
let's say
okay.
a 12
Combat
Bravo.
engineer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
right.
you know, he's going to have the qual
That's it.
every
pretty
year.
much, yeah.
You know? And like with a fucking M4.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't go to like a USPSA competition or a 3-gun competition
Be like, I rule.
and just rock the course. You're going to get smoked.
I think that I would love to see more veterans shooting competition because I think it's good to get like break your ego down a little bit and be like, oh shit, this accountant is shooting better than me.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be adept at killing.
And I'm going to give some kudos to the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy on their firearms program.
Oh yeah, let's bring it back.
So I would say one thing that I got very useful there was firearms training. And it was one thing I was super skeptical about because
Really?
I was like, man, this is going to be
Trash.
just like the Army. You know what I mean? Like we're just going to fucking hurry up through a qual.
That's what I
Essentially,
thought- I
like
thought it was
we're
gonna
going to build up to a qual, and then we're going to do the fucking qual, and then we're going to move on. You know what I mean? And it's going to be like guys that are really good at fucking handgun shooting, and guys that have never even touched one. Which that was a real thing, but the instructors there were like, they shoot competitions for sure. You know what I mean? And it was like broken down super dumbly, but it was also kind of like a big boy range. You know what I mean? So
They didn't treat you like
they didn't treat you like fucking
idiots,
morons. No.
but they broke it down from the basic.
Yeah.
From the basics.
You start in a class, you learn like what a gun is, like how to fucking aim sights. This does that, you know, it's boring shit if you already know. But you hit the range, and then like basically we're doing like bill drills and like trigger press drills. We're doing some dry fire. Like they really stress the importance of like dry fire in your free time, which we didn't get to do there because we weren't allowed to like take real guns into the academy outside of the range.
Right. You're not walking around in your
Yeah,
uniform
but
when
like
you're
we
there.
had like a real curriculum that like I thought it was actually really good.
Nice.
And I was
That's
shooting
good to hear.
fucking damn production gun the whole fucking time.
Were you the only one with irons?
No, I was like one of like 5 out of the class of 50.
Isn't that crazy? Because like not that long ago, it was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Like most departments were using
Yeah.
irons.
So let's just settle that fucking debate right now.
Yeah.
Law enforcement's using red dots because they're effective. Any other discussion is null.
The only other discussion would be like if you're in the military, you're not using red dots because,
They can't afford them.
well, not just that, but you're not using your sidearm that much.
Yeah,
If you're
well, that
using your
too.
sidearm, then you either fucked up maybe you didn't fuck up, but you're in a bad situation.
Yeah.
A real bad situation.
Yeah,
Or you ran
lone
out,
survivor.
or you just ran out of ammo real quick, and it's better to transition your sidearm. But you're not using them that much. But in law enforcement, your primary is your handgun.
Yeah.
So that's a different situation.
Yeah. So, yeah, the firearms course is actually really, really good.
That's good to hear.
Pleasantly surprised.
Would you say that it's like, would that be a class that if that instructor, your firearms instructor in the ILEA was putting on a course, would that be something that is like would be useful to purchase?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that good? Where you're like, damn, this would be something I'd pay for
Definitely. Like
as a
if
civilian.
Yeah. Like if a civilian was looking for like a beginner's firearms program, yeah, absolutely. And I'd pay money for it. Like if I just bought a gun and didn't know how to use it, yeah.
Good.
Be useful,
That's really good
for
to
sure.
hear. Very good. And so explain like the qualification course. Is the qualifications that actually is it actually fairly tough to qualify, or is it like kind of easy to pass?
I mean, I think it's easy to pass, but like I had experience with a handgun before I went there, so
I guess let me word it better like this: like if you can pass the ILEA marksmanship course, would you consider that person a decent shooter?
I mean, it depends what you consider a decent shooter. Like probably C class, pushing B maybe.
Okay, interesting.
You know,
Because you just see some videos of some cops that just can't shoot worth a fuck.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, dude, how do you pass the fucking...
Well, it's a perishable skill.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. And
it's not that they weren't... I mean, maybe they were prepared terribly. Because, like, I mean, there are probably some law enforcement academies out there that have pretty bad firearms programs.
Yeah.
Outdated or, it all depends on who is teaching it.
But as far as Iowa goes, decent.
Iowa's good.
Decent training and a decent, testing.
Mm-hmm.
The test is actually pretty... It's hard enough to be like, okay, you need to be fairly competent to pass it.
Yeah, I would say it's good. Like, the qual's good.
Okay. That's good.
Like, I don't think anybody off the street could just come and pass it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have experience with a handgun, yeah, you could pass it.
Because it changed recently too, didn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it going to change?
No, it did change.
It did change.
A while ago. I mean, maybe 6 months to a year ago or so, something like that.
What about rifle?
There's supposed to be a new one, but
What would you say that was decent too? Like the rifle?
Oh,
training?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the rifle training was really good.
That's good.
Yeah. And we did shotgun too.
Mm-hmm.
Not very much of it, but a little bit of it. Which, shotgun's easy. It's just, it's a shotgun.
Yeah, I don't think... Actually, you haven't really had any issues with shotgun, have you? Like, as far as like qualifying and stuff like that goes?
No.
Like, the course is pretty... Like, yeah. Just, your biggest thing is just you're not super familiar with shotguns, period.
Yeah.
You're more... Yeah.
It wasn't,
And shotguns is kind of just like... That's like tertiary.
Yeah, for sure.
You're really not using a shotgun as in a...
Put down to ear.
Yeah. You're not really using that fucker besides breaching doors if you had to, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Which I would make an argument. Shotgun's a pretty effective fucking gun, dude.
Very effective. It's just it's against the Geneva Convention to use anymore, but in war.
Yeah.
But cops can use them
If they need to. I mean,
Yeah.
why not?
I don't think... I say why not too, but whatever.
If I had a choice, like right now, if I'm going to get into a gunfight in this room, if I could use a shotgun, I'm going to use a shotgun.
Double
If I
barrel
could.
shotgun, fire 2 shots in the air, dude. What do you have? Do you have questions you want me to relay to Jordan real quick
No.
about the academy? Okay.
I think I've probably asked most of them.
Yeah.
I remember asking what was like your top 3 things that you tell somebody that you learned or something like that. No.
Okay. How long have we been going for? I want to...
Hour 15.
Hour 15. We should probably start wrapping it up pretty soon here because these cameras can only go for... we had a timer set. We're like, hour 15.
Yeah.
Before they start shutting down.
Yeah.
We haven't-
No, I get it.
haven't
I'm
been
not
able to-
Charlie Cox. I understand. It's cool, bro.
Hey,
It's cool, man.
You're going to coming back on.
Not dumb.
They're not...
I
We
get it.
haven't dumped them.
Hey, maybe I just need to move out to Idaho and make you come fucking...
Don't do that, motherfucker. Okay? So that'd be hard, Jordan. It'd be very hard. And
But
also,
we all know you can
Idaho,
do it if you have to.
I also know that Idaho doesn't pay as well.
Yeah.
Because I had a friend that I worked in wind with, and he was a deputy in Idaho. Mm-hmm. He left and got into wind because it paid so much better.
Damn.
And he was only making $23 an hour.
That fucking sucks ass.
Yeah.
That's real bad.
So Idaho deputies, his department didn't pay very fucking well, like at all.
Some don't.
I want to say he's like $18, $19 an hour, dude.
That is rough.
And
I
he
wouldn't have done it.
No, he's the only deputy in his county, and those counties are huge. Mm-hmm. Huge as fuck. He said it'd take him to get from one end of the county to the other, if you got a call,
Yeah.
it'd be over an hour.
I mean, I would do it for like 18 or 19 bucks an hour, but I would only have to do it part time. I'd have to have another job to
Fuck that.
pay my
dude.
fucking bills.
Yeah, fuck that shit. That'd suck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's probably less people where he lived than even here.
That's true. There wasn't a whole lot of people.
Yeah. But I was just busting your balls about the Charlie Cox
I
thing.
know.
I just want to say that's a fucking great episode. I really
Thanks,
enjoyed
dude.
it a lot. Number one, because like I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I love his content, and I hate like internet people. But he's just always seemed like a genuine person, and he's fucking hilarious.
He is funny.
Like his videos are entertaining. You don't get that a lot with like firearms guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I really appreciated that episode that you guys did because I was mowing my lawn listening to it, and I was just fucking laughing like the whole time. I was like, this is so fucking funny.
It was a fun one.
And I was just mostly glad that he was like cool as fuck, because I was, part of me just kind of thinks like, I just kind of think that all internet people are like douchebags. Mm-hmm. I was just glad that he wasn't a douchebag.
Yeah, dude, I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous because I was wondering, like, I feel like I have a pretty decent read on people where I'm like, okay, like he'll probably be cool, but you never know. Mm-hmm. You never know if he's just putting it on for the camera and like cutting out all the
like doing a bit.
Weird yeah, you don't know. You don't really know. He might be acting.
Yeah,
and it's not that hard to act for, you know, a 20-minute video that you put on YouTube.
Yep.
Once every couple weeks.
Yeah, we all know a very popular firearms YouTube channel that puts on an act like a nice guy act the whole fucking time. And turns out he's a massive cocksucker.
Yeah, not great stuff.
No,
not great stuff.
And it's cool that he gave you the time.
Yeah,
because like
he also works a full-time job.
There's local people that won't give you the time of day, dude.
I know, dude. Isn't
that ridiculous?
It is kind of ridiculous. But
like you got to know somebody to fucking whatever. I'm not gonna.
I know.
I'm not gonna rant.
I get it. That's one of those things I've always said. Like I hope that if Victory Drive stays the way it is, then I don't have to worry about it. But it's like, let's say if it ever did get to a point where it's like really popular.
Yeah.
I always want to at least give people a time of day, no matter what, because I feel like every human being is special and created in God's image.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to chastise people and like come off as like you know, a pretentious douchebag.
Yeah. Well, being nice is free.
It's true. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
Yeah, but I think he had fun, and
no, it sounded like he had fun.
It was a good time. It was a good episode, and we definitely went for a long time, which was great. But
fuck yeah,
yeah.
It was better to have more than less. Like I remember when we were doing the podcast before this one, V for V.
Oh yeah.
And there are some people like I'm so glad that I had two other people to host with me, because like there's some people I was just like, I don't even know. Like I like this dude, but I don't even know what the fuck to talk to him about.
Like that dude that had a book.
That psycho.
Yeah, like so
little fucking psycho.
You guys were like at a loss. I'm like, let me pick this up. So you have a book.
Well, here's the thing, dude. He kept messaging me.
Yeah, I know.
Get me on your podcast. I'm like, I'm not going to get you on our podcast. I don't even know you. Oh, I got this book. I wrote this book. Give me. And he just constantly was like, fine, we'll get you on the podcast. Okay, we'll get you on for an hour. How's that sound? Mm-hmm. And maybe I was a douchebag internet guy. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I knew I was gonna fucking stumble. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what to talk to you about. Your book is about like fucking how space is like a fabrication of like time and blah blah. It's like a total nut job book.
It was. I didn't read it.
You ever talk to like? I mean, it's almost like flat Earth stuff, man. Like,
yeah, I can't do that.
And I couldn't even tell you like when we did that episode with him what he was even talking about. It was.
I can't either. I just remember
it wasn't like
when I asked him about his book, he was not enthused that I didn't read the book.
None of us did.
It's a short book too. I think it's a pretty short book.
Yeah, it was like an ebook, like a 20-page ebook or some shit for free.
Right. Oh, I've yeah, whatever, dude. But that's one thing too. Like, I wish I would have started Victory Drive then too, or maybe like me and you would have just kept going with it, with what we had going on, I guess, and just changed the content to fun stuff.
Yeah.
Because that was during like the podcast boom, like before there was like a bazillion podcasts. And we started that one. And
we had a following.
We did really well.
Yeah.
Now it's like I'm doing Victory Drive. I'm like, it's almost impossible. Like, we had decent Twitter following going too. And then we stopped doing it and I just deleted everything. I said, fuck this.
Yeah.
And now like trying to do it with Victory Drive, I'm like, dude, it's so saturated.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Well, now there's like influencers for everything.
Yeah.
And like now everybody has a YouTube channel for like, I mean, if you're into like fucking watching a dude make fly fishing lures with fucking moccasins on his hands, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's something for everybody.
Like there's a niche for everything.
Yeah.
And like, it's oversaturated. And like, yeah, during that time, it was definitely like nobody knew how to make podcasts. So they didn't realize how easy it was.
Yeah, we had a dude running for governor on.
Yeah.
Or no, president. Running for president on.
Yeah,
we had a
running
presidential
for the
candidate, dude.
LP nomination. Yeah.
Yeah. But we had a presidential candidate on that.
We had Scott Horton on. And
yeah, we did. He's on Joe Rogan, actually. That just came out.
yeah, he's a man.
Yeah. But I was actually looking back on it, I'm like, damn, we had something going there.
We did.
And we killed it.
We were getting on other podcasts and stuff. Too.
Yeah.
Actually kind of.
I've only been on,
stuff.
since starting Victory Drive, I've only been on like 3 different podcasts as guest. One just happened when we were in South Dakota. I'm like, damn, dude, like, it seemed like it was so much easier back then. Like, people were like, yeah, come on my show. No one, everyone's just like, fuck you, Jake. I don't want you on my show, and I don't want to come on your show either. I'm like, damn. But I also get it in that aspect where it's like, there's people, especially like internet people or prominent internet people, they've probably been on other podcasts. And like, that was terrible. That was such a not fun time. Like, the host sucked. Everything sucked. So I'm done doing small podcasts.
No.
I could probably see that, I guess.
Well, yeah. You probably just wouldn't have a whole lot of time if every single podcast asked you to go on there. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
No, then I'd have to be a douchebag and say no, probably, and I have issues saying no. So I try to do all.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I appreciate that, Jordan. I do. That's nice.
Yeah, it was a great episode. I liked it a lot.
Thank you. Well.
That was the most autistic shit I've ever seen.
Well,
both of our batteries just died.
We did. I was like, shit, where do I go from here? But no, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on, Jordan. This has been fun. I do want to do more of these if your schedule permits it. I really wanted to talk about the Academy, and I feel like we did it justice. I do, just real quick before you go. Give me top 3 things about the Academy.
Top 3?
Yes. And then 3, like, there's a couple things to, like, look out for, like, tips.
Okay. Top 3 things.
Mm-hmm. Or
free food.
Okay.
Free gym. Free ammo.
That is nice.
So I'll take back the free food thing and I'll just put the driving course was awesome. Driving course, the fucking firearms course, and the legal training was the 3 most beneficial in my opinion.
Okay, cool.
And what was the other one?
Just something like a tip for someone. If someone is looking to become a cop, like preparation for the Academy, we'll say.
Okay. Be in shape. Put on muscle before you go. It'll help a lot.
Why do you say that?
Why?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, more muscle helps everything.
Yeah.
Being stronger is
prevent injuries. It'll help a lot in DT. Because DT will tear you up for sure. It's a lot of it, and you get your joints fucking all twisted up. And some people don't know how to roll. And if you can manhandle somebody a little bit and calm them down when they're spazzing on you, it helps a lot.
Well, yeah, and I guess you're rolling with a bunch of white belts, and white belts are
not even white belts, just spazzes from the street that are just like, fucking let's fight, dude. You know, it's like, okay, well, now I'm going to hold you in top mount until you gas out, and then I'm going to tell you what you did wrong. Okay? If you have a little bit of jiu-jitsu training, that helps, or wrestling. Wrestling is so underrated.
Dude, it's the best base.
I think it's the best base. I would say fighting. Even better than jiu-jitsu.
I think so.
But I think a jiu-jitsu wrestling combo background, you're fucking unstoppable.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's all like jiu-jitsu based there.
If you only know wrestling and become a cop, you're way ahead of the curve.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Wrestling is probably the most functional form of self-defense that you can have, at least in this job.
I think in anything, honestly.
Probably.
Yeah. So especially.
You can control people, you can dominate people. As the wrestlers do really well, is they dominate. And they can hold people and control them. So that helps a lot. So yeah, put on some muscle. Drop your fucking attitude. Shut the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
And what's the third one? Just keep your nose clean. Don't get in trouble. That's it. Just do what you're told. It's not that hard.
Hell yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot, and I was class captain.
Yeah, you were class captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Why? I don't know. I told them I didn't want it.
They liked you.
And then they're like, well, now you got to give a speech. Tell us why we should nominate you. And I just went up and said, you shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
I'm not. Like, that guy's a retired sergeant major. That person has a lot of, like, leadership potential, like, way more than I do, like, cares a lot more than me. Mm-hmm. And I just basically talked up everybody, and they're like, that's our fucking guy, dude.
He's in.
Yeah.
That's our guy right there. We need him.
But I accepted it ultimately. I was just like, whatever. I'll take the W.
It'd be kind of one of those things, too. That'd be kind of a douchebag move to turn it down.
Yeah, and the whole time I was like,
you.
I'm just going to do this until they fire me from it, because I figured they were going to fire me from it, because, like, I did not really give, I mean, I did, you know what I mean? Like, I cared about the individual people. Like, I talked to them. I tried to get to know everybody and just treat everybody nice. And, like, people, you know, because people there have a hard time, like, being away from their families and kids and, you know, losing people while they're there and shit. It's not hard to cope with. So, like, I took a lot of time to just talk to people a lot. So, I guess if you just, you know, if people care about other people more than themselves, that'll take you a long way. Not just in, like, the academy or law enforcement, just in life in general.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good life lesson, actually. I think great.
A lot of people are just very self-centered, and they think, well, it's not my fucking problem. Why do I have to deal with it? It's like, well, because this is the human condition, my friend. Like, we're all fighting the same fucking war here, and that's just being fucking people. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think if you just be nice to everybody. It's not that fucking hard.
Damn. That's deep. That's deep, and I like it.
Yeah.
And I like you, Jordan.
Yeah, thanks, man.
But thanks for coming on again.
Yep.
We're going to be doing this more often because we're starting USPSA season.
Yeah.
So we got to get out there and shoot some more. I need to shoot. I haven't shot since last summer, dude.
I haven't shot since the academy, so I need to get back out there too.
Well, let's do it.
All right.
Athletic Brewing Company crafts award-winning non-alcoholic beers for those who want to be part of every round. With over 185 flavor awards, they're exceptional NA beers that fit your lifestyle and any social occasion. Summer's full of good times, and Athletic fits right in. Go to athleticbrewing.com to have brews delivered to your door, or find them at a bar, restaurant, or store near you. Near beer. Athletic Brewing Company. Fit for all times.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.